1, Scene 1, Part 1. This scene takes place on the streets of Verona, Italy. The servants of the House of Capulet are walking through the marketplace just looking for a good fight. They come across the servants of the House of Montague and begin a fight with them. One thing leads to another, and before we know it, there's a huge brawl in the marketplace. Innocent citizens get involved defending their businesses and their lives. When it's all said and done, many are injured and even killed. When Prince Aeschylus comes, he is livid and is ready to give the families an ultimatum.
Gregory, we will not endure insults from anyone. I swear it.
Right on, man. If anyone is doing the insulting, it will be us.
I mean it. If we get angered, we will fight.
Okay. Let's not jump to bloodshed, my man. Once you cross that line, it's a death sentence. Don't be so willing to put your neck in a noose, my good friend.
When someone angers me, watch out. I will strike quickly.
Aren't you being a little dramatic? You don't get angry very often, man.
But when one of those Montague dogs comes around, my blood boils.
Whatever, man. I think you'll run at the first sight of trouble.
Quit being a jerk, man. I will stand my ground against any Montague. Just you wait. No Montague, man or woman, will make me step to the side. I swear it.
Well, how sweet of you to mention the Montague women. Will you push those ladies to the side when we are fighting their men?
Yes, sir. And when I am done with their men, I will go after the Montague women.
Whoa, dude. The fight is only between us and the men, not the ladies. What are you thinking?
It's all the same to me. I will be a real villain. When I've killed all the Montague men, I will be nice to their ladies by cutting off their heads.
Their heads? Are you serious?
You can bet on it, my good friend.
Now, it's time to prove yourself. Draw your weapon. Here comes 2 of Montague's men.
My weapon is out, and I am ready. Start the fight, Gregory, and I've got your back.
What do you mean, start the fight? Are you going to turn and run?
No worries, my friend. I got your back. Now here's the plan. Let's make sure the law is on our side if we start the fight. Let them make the first move. That way, we can defend ourselves and not get into any trouble for it.
Okay, man, I trust you. This is how it's going to go down. I will give them a dirty look as they walk by.
Seriously? I'll take it one step further. I will bite my thumb at them. They will be disgraced if they do not retaliate against that gesture.
As Abraham and Balthazar walk past the 2 Capulet men, Samson deliberately bites his thumb at them.
Did you just bite your thumb at us?
I did bite my thumb.
Did you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law on our side if I say yes?
No.
No, sir, I didn't bite my thumb at you, sir. But I did bite my thumb.
You want to fight?
Fight? No, sir.
Because if you are, sir, I'm ready to fight. I serve a better man than you do.
You liar.
Let's go. Draw your swords. Gregory, get my back.
The fight begins, but is quickly interrupted by Benvolio. Benvolio, a Montague and Romeo's cousin, comes into view. Benvolio is a peacemaker. He does not like conflict. However, Tybalt, a Capulet, is close behind him. Tybalt loves conflict and lives to fight.
Break it up, fools. You have no idea what you're about to do.
What? Are you actually getting in the middle of a brawl between our servants? Let's go, Benvolio. I'll take you on.
I am trying to keep the peace, Tybalt. Put back your sword, or use it to calm these guys down.
What, talking of peace with your sword drawn? I hate the word as I hate hell, all Montagues, and you. Come on then, you coward, let's fight.
They fight, as well as innocent citizens who are angered at this mess. The fight gets so large that Lord Capulet and Lord Montague are called in to fight. These lords bring more troops for battle. Before long, there is mass chaos in the town square. Everyone has gotten involved. Finally, the prince comes and his men break up the fight.
Rebels, peacemakers, drop your weapons to the ground and hear the verdict of your angry prince. 3 times the quiet of our streets has been disturbed by your fighting, Lord Capulet and Lord Montague. If you ever disturb the quiet of our streets again, your lives will pay the price. For now, let the crowd disperse. You, Capulet, come with me now. You, Montague, must come this afternoon to my court to hear what else I have to say about the matter. Once more, on pain of death, disperse.
Everyone leaves sheepishly, going home to tend to the wounded or dead. Act 1, Scene 1, Part 2. This scene takes place in the town square right after the town brawl. Romeo's parents are surveying the damage when they see Benvolio, Romeo's cousin. They are concerned about the fight as well as Romeo's whereabouts. Who started this fight?
The The servants of your enemy did. As I tried to stop them, the hot-headed Tybalt challenged me and began fighting me. We were exchanging blow for blow as the prince came and stopped all of the fighting.
Where's Romeo? I don't see him anywhere.
I got up around sunrise because I couldn't sleep either. You see, I've been pretty stressed out and I have had my own worries distracting me. Anyway, I was walking near the sycamore grove when I saw Romeo. When he saw me, he ran into the woods. I was too upset myself to go after him.
He has been seen there crying many mornings. Every morning he runs to the darkness of the woods and stays there. When he comes home, he shuts himself up in his bedroom, blocks out the light in his windows, and sulks in the dark. I'm worried. This sounds pretty bad. We need to find out what's wrong with him soon.
What's the matter?
I don't know. He won't tell me.
Have you asked him?
Yes, and I've asked many of his other friends as well, but he's secretive and won't tell anyone. If we could find out what's making him sad, we could try to help him.
Here he comes. Step aside and I will find out what the matter is.
I hope you're lucky enough to hear him confess the truth. Come, wife, let's leave.
Good morning, cousin.
Is it still so early in the day?
It's only 9 a.m.
Oh man, being sad makes time go by slowly. Was that my father rushing away?
Yes. What's been bugging you lately?
Something that would make time go by quickly and happily if I had it.
Are you in love?
No, man. Out.
Out of love?
Don't you get it? I am out of her love. Here's the deal. I love her, but sadly, she doesn't love me.
That's that stinks, man.
Hey, was there a fight here? Don't tell me. I can't handle any more bad news right now.
I feel so bad for you, man.
Why?
Because you're my cousin, and what makes you sad also makes me sad.
Thanks for having my back. But seriously, don't be sad for me. It'd be way too much for me to handle right now. Let me deal with this on my own. See you later, cousin.
Wait, don't leave me. I'll go with you.
No, I just don't feel myself right now.
Please, tell me. Who do you love? Just tell me.
I love her so much it's making me sick.
I know that. Tell me who she is.
She's too good for me right now. She decided to live a pure life and is not giving any man the time of day. Leave me alone.
Huh?
No extracurricular activities, dude. You get it? No dating, no holding hands, no kissing. She's so beautiful, but she's wasting that beauty by not using it to find a man.
Forget her.
How can I forget her?
Check out the other ladies. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "There's other fish in the sea"?
That's like telling me to forget how to breathe or see. I cannot forget her. Never.
I'll teach you to forget her or else die trying.
Act 1, Scene 2. Back at the Capulet household, Lord Capulet is discussing the fight with Paris, a nobleman. Paris is approximately 23 to 25 years old, a mature adult who can choose a wife for himself. So he is seeking to marry Juliet, Lord Capulet's daughter. Arranged marriages were very common during this time period, and this deal is especially lucrative to Lord Capulet because Paris is a member of the royal family.
Even though Montague and I are old, I think we can keep the peace. We'd better. The punishment is pretty harsh for both of us.
Many respect both your families. It's too bad that you guys have been fighting for so long. So, what do you say about my marriage proposal?
What I have said many times before. She is too young. Wait 2 more years for her to be a mature bride.
There are many girls who are married and have children by her age.
And many more are bitter and unhappy because they were too young.
He knows from experience. Juliet's mother was 12 when he married her and 13 when she had Juliet. He gives the audience a hint that his marriage isn't exactly loving. Sighing, he goes on.
Juliet is my only child. Sadly, all my others have died. She will inherit everything of mine one day. Paris, I have an idea. If you can convince her to marry you, I will consent. Tonight, I'm having a huge party, a masquerade party. I have invited many people. You must come. Many beautiful ladies will be there as well. I want you to check out all of the hot chicks, and if you still think my Juliet is the one for you, then you can go after her and try to win her heart. Deal?
Deal.
Peter, go immediately and invite all of these people to my party tonight.
It would be really helpful if I knew how to read. I'd better find someone who can tell me whose names are on this list. Good afternoon, sirs. I have a problem. You see this long list of names? These are people invited to my boss's party tonight, but here's the deal. I can't read. Help a brother out? Can you read this list to me?
Sure, man. Here you go. Signor Martino and his family, County Anselm and his sisters, Lady Widow of Vitruvio, Mercutio, hey, that's one of my good friends, and his brother Valentine, Lord Capulet's brother and his family, and Rosalind? Where's this party?
Tonight, at my boss's house, Lord Capulet. If you're not a Montague, you're more than welcome. I'd better get going. See you, bros. Thanks for the help.
Hey, I have a brilliant idea. Let's go to the party and check out all of the gorgeous girls. I guarantee you, the chicks at this party will make your Rosaline look like a dog.
Whatever, dude. If I ever think of my beautiful Rosaline as a plain-looking chick, I pray that God turns my tears into fire and burns my eyes out.
Wow, dude, that's a little too much drama for me. Chill out. We're going to the party. Just try to give the other girls a chance, okay?
I'll go, but no one can change my mind about my love, the beautiful Rosaline.
Act 1, Scene 3. Back at the Capulet household, Lady Capulet has learned of Paris wanting to marry her daughter, Juliet. She is planning on talking to Juliet about the party, and more specifically, Paris. Lady Capulet really wants Juliet to marry Paris, so she's going to encourage Juliet to give Paris a chance. She's in Juliet's bedroom wanting to have the talk with her.
Nurse, call my daughter at once. I need to speak with her.
Juliet, please come at once.
Yes, Mother?
Nurse, leave us alone at once. Nurse, please come back. I want you to hear what I'm about to say. You've known my daughter all of her life.
Yes, I've helped raise her these 14 years.
Well, she's not quite 14 yet.
Oh, of course not. She won't be 14 until Lammastide Eve. Now, when is Lammastide?
Lammastide is the festival of the wheat harvest and is the first harvest festival of the year. This typically occurs on August 1st. On this day, it was customary to bring to church a loaf made from the new crop.
In about 2.5 weeks.
Yes, of course. In a couple of weeks, she'll turn 14. I should know this because she was the same age as my own daughter, Susan. Sadly, Susan died and left me. Thank goodness I had Juliet to look after to help me deal with my dear Susan's death.
Enough of this sad talk. I have good news to share, Juliet. Dear, what do you think about getting married?
To be married is an honor, Mother, but it is an honor I do not want.
Well, you must start thinking about it now. There are girls younger than you who are getting married and having children right now. Hello, I was already married and your mother at 13 years old. Anyways, the noble Paris wants you for his bride.
Holy cow! If God were to create the perfect model of a man, he would be it. If I do say so myself, he's hot, Juliet.
Verona doesn't have a better gentleman than Paris, Juliet.
Juliet, he is the catch of Verona.
What do you say, Juliet? Can you love him? Tonight we are having a party. Check him out. See how every feature on his face only enhances the next feature. Think of him as an attractive book. If you can't read him well by his text, his face I mean, then check out the side notes. His eyes, you can't deny those baby blues. You will fall in love with them. In fact, he's the perfect book. Only he lacks a cover. I mean, wife, you know. And that cover is you, Juliet. Speak quickly, can you like him?
I will try to look at him in a romantic way, but I will not look any harder than you want me to.
Oh dear, I'm so happy for you. Now, go get ready for the party.
Act 1, Scene 4. Romeo's with a bunch of his buddies. They're on their way to the Capulet party where they arrive incognito. Romeo's motive in going to the party is to see Rosaline, a woman he believes he loves. Benvolio's motive in going is to show Romeo there are other fish in the sea. During this journey, the audience is introduced to a new character, Mercutio. Like Juliet's nurse, Mercutio is also a comical, silly character who's a little, shall we say, obnoxious. In this scene, he entertains his friends with jokes, cut-ups, and a crazy dream.
Okay, guys, the custom at any party is that you're announced as soon as you arrive. Seeing as how we are not invited and my family is the sworn enemy of the Capulets, I vote we sneak in versus getting announced. What do you think, cousin?
Let's forget about announcing our entrance. The other guests can look over us as they see fit. We'll dance a while, then leave.
Here, let me hold the torch while you guys go have fun. I'm not in the mood to party.
You must party with us.
Your happiness puts you in the mood to dance. My sadness chains me to the ground.
My good man, put on Cupid's wings and you'll be ready to dance in no time.
Lay off, man. He's wounded me with his arrow. Love hurts, dude.
If love is rough with you, be rough with love back, man. Give me a case to put my mask in. I don't care who sees my ugly face tonight.
I'm ready to dance, guys.
I will stand and watch you guys. No matter how much fun you all are having, I won't have any.
Whatever, dude. Hey, did I mention I dreamt a wicked dream last night? You see, it was about a fairy named Queen Mab, and she...
Please stop, Mercutio. You always get so worked up when talking about your weird dreams.
Alright, but it was a crazy dream. When you have the time, you gotta hear about it. Let's get going. I'm ready to dance.
Guys, supper is over. We're going to be late. Let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about tonight. The way the stars are arranged makes me think something's going to happen at this party that will end my life early. Oh well, wait up, guys.
Act 1, Scene 5. It is Sunday night, night of the Capulet Masquerade Ball. Lord Capulet is welcoming the guests as they enter the party. Romeo and his friends have already arrived incognito. We are reintroduced to a character we met in Scene 1, Tybalt. Tybalt is the hot-tempered nephew of Lord Capulet. He's fiercely dedicated to uphold the family honor, so when he sees Romeo, a Montague, at his uncle's party, he is ready to go to blows. The purpose of most parties back then was to find the spouse, so Juliet is set up by her parents to meet Paris. Her parents are hoping she will return his interest in marriage.
Welcome, my guests. I remember when I was your age, wearing a mask, flirting with the ladies. Oh, my, that was a long time ago. Hey there, cousin. How long has it been since we were two young bachelors masked and searching for some beautiful girls?
Well, maybe 30 years?
What? You've got to be kidding, you geezer. It's been 25 years, remember? It was when Lucentio was getting married.
No, old man. Lucentio's son is older than 25. His son is 30 years old.
You're senile. His son was a teenager only 2 years ago. That makes him 25 years old.
One was considered a minor until the age of 23. On the other side of the ballroom, Romeo has been struck by Cupid's arrow. He has caught sight of a beautiful young girl who is not Rosalind. Though he doesn't know it, he is staring at Juliet while she is having fun on the dance floor.
Holy cow. Who is that gorgeous girl? She is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Much too beautiful to describe. I've got to meet her. I know what I'll do. I'll watch to see where she goes to rest. Then I will be bold enough to hold hands with her. Did I actually think I was in love before? Did I actually think Rosaline was beautiful? What a fool I was. I have never seen a more breathtaking woman until now. I swear it.
Uncle, a Montague is at our party tonight. He is disrespecting our family by crashing your party. Just say the word and I will gladly kill him for you.
Young Romeo, is it?
He's a villain, sir.
Calm down, my cousin. Leave him alone. He is behaving himself. And quite honestly, everyone in Verona brags about him being a good kid. I will not for 1 minute do him insult in my house tonight. Therefore, be patient and ignore him. It is my order that you must respect and follow. Take that scowl off your face and replace it with a smile. I mean it.
Uncle, I will scowl when there's a villain in our presence. I will absolutely not tolerate him
You
being
will
at our
tolerate
party.
him or else. I am the master, not you. If you dare say anything to Romeo, you'll ruin this party and make a fool of me in front of my guests. Now get your cocky rear end out of my presence.
It's a shame, Uncle.
Listen here, wise guy. Your arrogance will end up getting you hurt if you don't watch it. Shut your mouth and get out of my sight if you know what's good for you.
I will tolerate Romeo tonight. However, I will not forget his disrespect. I will deal with him later.
Romeo sees Juliet take a break in her dancing. She stands off to the side watching a singer perform. While she's enjoying the singer's performance, Romeo walks up to Juliet and softly touches her hand. He begins to kiss her hand, but he pauses to ask permission first.
I am a sinner, my dear lady, and when I pray, I am disrespecting the church by praying with unworthy, sinful hands. Please, dear maiden, do me a favor. Please kiss me to smooth away my sinful hands.
Dear sir, your hand is only showing devotion to the church and our Lord. You know, pilgrims used to lay their hands on saints' statues to cleanse themselves. So maybe, instead of a kiss, we can just hold our hands palm to palm so that you can cleanse your sins.
Don't those saints have lips too?
Yes, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then, my dear lady, let lips do what hands do.
I'm not for sure that saints do a lot of kissing.
Do not move. I'm going to cleanse away my sins with a gentle kiss.
Wait, now you gave me your sins.
Well, I'd better kiss you again to take that sin away.
You're a sweet kisser.
Juliet, where are you?
Yes?
Your mother wants to talk with you.
Who is her mother?
Good bachelor, her mother is Lady Capulet. I raised her daughter you asked about. I will tell you, man, whoever can marry that girl will be rolling in the dough.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, man, I'm in love with my enemy.
Time to go, man.
Nurse, come here. Who was that young man you were talking to?
I don't know.
Find out.
He is Romeo and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
Oh, woe is me. The only person I've ever loved, and he's the only person I'm supposed to hate. Why do I love someone I can't have? This really stinks.